Going around the league for the 2016 NFL Division Preview. Today, we're going with the NFC South. Hey, I'm Bill Enright. He's Todd DeVries. We're from FootballNation.com, continuing our division previews for the 2016 NFL season. Todd, we did the East, we did the NFC North. Now it's time for the NFC South.
Bill, not too much drama at the top of this division with the Carolina Panthers coming off a 15-1 Super Bowl finalist season. You got to figure the Panthers are going to be back on top of this division. I think we both agree on that, and we'll get into that in a second. It's really going to be about who comes in second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, I'm with you right there, Todd. I do think the Panthers are still a cut above the rest of this division. They were dominant last year. No reason to think they won't be dominant again in 2016. But I do think they get a couple more losses compared to their one-loss season from a year ago.
I have them at 12-4, Bill. I think they're going to have a bullseye on their back, like you said. I think there's going to, they have five primetime games. Wow. That's a lot of eyeballs. I think they'll lose a few more games than normal. No Josh Norman. He's in Washington. But still, 12-4, I think they'll comfortably win the division.
I'm with you right there about winning the division. I have them at 11-5, and I think you're right. Target on the back. You make it to the Super Bowl. You have the reigning MVP on your team. Naturally, a lot of teams are going to come after you in a little bit of a more aggressive way because they want to beat you after seeing you have so much success the year before. Who do you have as the second-place team in the NFC South? Because I know we're different from here on out.
I have the Atlanta Falcons 8-8 once again, Bill. Not too excited about the rest of the teams in this division. I don't think any of them make the playoffs. I think it's just going to be the Panthers, and that's it. Where do you have the Falcons sitting?
I actually have the Falcons at third. I have them as 8-8 as well, but I do have a team above them. A lot of people are forgetting that the Falcons started off so hot last year. What were they, 5-1, 6-1? But I think four of their first 5 games or 4 of their first 6 games were all against the NFC East, which was a terrible division in 2015. A lot of fool's gold there. So I don't think the Falcons are a very good team, and it's saying a lot about this division that we both have them at 8-8. You have them in second place. I have them in third.
And they do have the toughest division or the toughest schedule in the entire NFL. If you go by last year's records, they and the 49ers both have a very tough schedule. So now a lot of that has to do with they played the Panthers twice, and they were 15-1 twice on the schedule last year. But still, not an easy schedule for the Falcons. I think the Falcons are a solid team. I just don't see them going very far. Who do you have in second place, Bill? I have the Falcons at 8-8 in second place. You had them in third. Who was your second place team?
I have the New Orleans Saints, 9-7. I think Drew Brees is kind of at the last legs of his career, and he wants to do anything he can to have a winning season. I know their defense was absolutely atrocious in 2015. Maybe they had some some draft picks that can help them on the defensive side of the ball. I know they drafted a wide receiver to give Drew Brees another weapon in that passing game in Michael Thomas. So I think the Saints could have a little bit of a bounce back year, a rebound year from 2015 going into 2016, 9-7 for them.
Wrong, Bill. 6-10. They're going to be in last place in this division. Drew Brees, he's just out there to get the records at this point, Bill. He's in the twilight of his career. They're coming off back-to-back 7-9 seasons. I think they're going to have one more loss than that, and it's just going to be all downhill in a bad way from here for Drew Brees and the boys. So I don't see the Saints doing much at all. So that leaves us with one last team, Bill. I have the Tampa Bay Bucs going 7-9. It's a 1-game improvement over last year's 6-10 record. How about you?
I have them going 7-9 as well, Todd. I have them third in the division. You have them last in the division. I guess Jameis Winston, second year in the league, takes gets them one more win. Is that what we're kind of predicting here?
Yeah, I think so. Now, they have a tough start to the season with back-to-back road games, Bill, at Atlanta, at Arizona. Then they have a home game against the Broncos. They have a Monday night game against the Panthers. All this is in the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season.
Right.
So there's a good chance they're going to start out 1-3, 1-4 maybe even, and then it's going to be up to Jameis Winston to kind of rein it all back in. The easy part of the schedule is definitely in the second half of the season. I kind of think Jameis Winston's going to have a little bit of a sophomore slump But that being said, I think the rest of the team around them is going to be better. I think they'll be 7-9 and, fight for that second place in the division.
All right, Todd, give us your predictions for the NFC South right in the comment section of footballnation.com.